what it's actually like to live in Australia. First things first, the weather and the seasons. Okay, so the weather can never seem to make up its bloody mind. Honest to God, it could be sunny at like 7 to 9 in the morning. At like 1 o'clock, it could be hailing. 5 o'clock, it could be humid and raining at the same time with a bit of sunshine. Like, it's sunny right now. Give it 20 minutes, it'll be hailing. I'm not joking. Like, every season has its ups and downs. Everyone in Australia knows that. Like, it could be like summer and winter straight off the bat are a joke. They can go suck a huge dick. Okay, now autumn, I'm not gonna lie, autumn's a bit weird. Like like Monday, it could be sunny and humid and just horrible. Then on Friday, it could be piss off cold. And it could just be rainy, wet, dreary, and miserable. Or on Sundays, it could be a sun shower where it's sunny and raining at the same time. I know that doesn't make any sense. Trust me, no one here understands it either. Annoying, you say? Yeah, trust me, I know. Driving in Australia, where do I begin? Getting your L's is the best thing in Australia. By the way, also on that note, it's the scariest thing ever. If you fail your L's test your very first time, that's with you for the rest of your life now. That is your canon event. Then you get your P's. Now your P's essentially means you can drive by yourself without anyone else in the car. By the way, that is the definition of freedom. When you do it for your very first time, you understand what that word actually means. It is the best feeling ever. But I will say it turns you into an absolute fat fuck, because the first place you go is Macca's. And let's be honest, if you don't go to Macca's when you get your P's for your first time, what's wrong with you, mate? It's a canon event. Everyone does it. Like, whether you go with friends or by yourself, that's all up to you. But mate, like, everyone goes to Macca's, and trust me, getting your P's, yes, it's good because you can go wherever you want, whenever you want. But saying that, like, you become a certified fat ass because you just drive everywhere. Sports, okay, where do I start with sports? Sports, we got NRL, AFL, and just a bunch of other things, you know, like soccer. We got all the normal sports like that. And let's be honest, NRL and AFL is a man's and women's sport. It's 2023, I have to say that. My favorite part, the food, mate. The food here it's so good, it's actually scary. Apparently, there's this stereotype that Australians eat too healthy. I don't even know what that means, but they just eat too. We eat like a lot of vegetables, and I don't know how that's a bad thing, but apparently it's a stereotype. Mate, in Australia, no one goes to the dentist. Absolutely no one. If you need a tooth removed, just go buy a packet of Minties. It'll be out in no time. If you eat any other shapes other than barbecue shapes, we will never be friends. I have nothing against like chicken crimpies and the nacho flavor. Mate, what the hell even is that? Back in my day, we just had chicken crimpies, barbecue shapes, and pizza shapes, and that's all we had. When you come to Australia, the first thing you'll notice is not everyone is blonde hair, blue eyes, 6 foot, and can surf. Mate, like, that is the biggest BS I've ever heard in my entire life. Also, not everyone sounds like Steve Irwin. Believe me, trust me, a lot of us wish we could, but it's not happening. There was just one of him. Mate, there will never be a guy like him ever again. Mate, he was the OG of Australia. Mate, you mentioned Australia, he was the first thing that came to your mind. That was literally it. When I say Australia has some deadly animals, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Snakes, sharks, crocodiles. No, you're completely wrong. Those aren't the dangerous animals. I wouldn't even say spiders are that scary, mate. Like, I would say I'm more scared of bendies, honest to God. I am more scared I'm one day gonna face plant into a pile of bendies. The worst part with bendies is that you never just step on one or two of them. It's always a bloody handful of the pricks. Like, mate, I don't know why that happens. And the thing is, like, you look at the grass and you think to yourself, Is that a pile right there? Is that a pile of bendies? It looks like it would be. And then while you're standing there looking at the grass thinking, is this a pile of bendies? You're looking really stupid right now. Like, let's be honest. I'm just gonna walk around that actually. Like, and I know the easiest solution is to put your damn shoes on, but like, mate, it's Australia. You can do whatever you want. We got birds that swoop you, and trust me, if they get you good, you will get hurt. I know a lot of people think Australians are like, you know, so tough and, you know, they're all that. Mate, I'm more scared of bloody the concrete and the sand in summer. That stuff hurts. And if you grew up in like the early 2000s, you grew up with the best band known to man. No, not AC/DC. No, not all these other bands. I'm not a band person, man. You grew up with the OG Wiggles, mate. And so yeah, that's what it's actually like to live in Australia. So yeah. So that's how we live out here, mate. If you guys like the video, please like it right now. And yeah, have a great day, you bloody legend.